Hello there, chat. How's everybody doing? Greetings and salutations, Tyro, Liza, Shadowfluff. How y'all doing? Whew. And Blackfoot, hello there to you. Let's see now. Thanks, I guess. Maybe it's good that you forgot. So then you could be reminded all over again. See, that was my grand plan all along, you see. That's better. No, we have not. But, new patch for Final Fantasy XIV takes precedence. I'm sorry. But we'll talk about that in a minute. For now, however, I'm going to go ahead and get this party started. Let's see. Twitch says we're excellent. Streamlabs is running optimally. The chat is scrolling, and the game is running. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party started by saying, greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Featherhoof, and welcome back to another live stream. My apologies for the extended absence. I needed some me time to get caught up on things. And, I did, for the most part. And I think I'm good to go. Just in time for my favorite time, my favorite time of the year. That being the, quarterly major update to Final Fantasy XIV. Where patch 5.4 has arrived. We're going to do as much of it as we can. I found out... I really wish they would actually put the patch notes out, at least at least say, okay, everyone, just so you know, when the new patch comes out, here's the item level you need to be. So that, you can work up to that item level. Instead of, okay, it's a day before the patch, everyone, you need to be this item level now. It's like, oh no, what? So, I don't have minimum item level for some stuff. But I'll try. I'll do as much as I can. But we're going to at least do the main story. The main story I know I can do. The main story in this dungeon, I'm pretty sure I have the requirements to do. So, we're at least going to do that until I can get myself re-armamented. Where we left off the story last, we finally came to blows with Elidibus. The white-robed Ascian who's been getting in our face for, expansions upon expansions. It finally came to blows. And he revealed himself to be the original Warrior of Light. The one who has spurred everyone else to become Warriors of Light. And, make them easier to control. And do his bidding. We kicked his ass. Garatia, the Crystal Monarch, used the last of his powers, crystallized over, and left this world. But not without first giving us a little bit of himself. A little bit of himself to take back to our world with us. And put into... he copy and pasted his memories. And we pasted those memories into his younger self that exists here on the source, before all of this stuff happened. So he still exists as the Woken Garatia, no longer the archer of old. Now the, I think he's a sorcerer, I think, because it is his official class, I think. But that raises some questions. Because the patch is called Future Rewritten. And there's a reason for that. Because Gara, when, the Crystal Monarch has, what was he, 1,000 years, wasn't it? He was in the first. And he had 1,000 years of memories of stuff that happened on the source, on our world, that led him to go to the first, that led, so that led all these things to occur. That future that he came from now no longer exists because we stopped the black, I think the mist was called Black Rose, the poison mist stuff. We stopped that from spreading. So we stopped that event. We stopped that umbral age from coming. So therefore, the future he came from never existed. But the memories of that future now still exist in Garatia, in his younger body. So what does that mean for Evertang? Besides the fact that it kind of causes a little bit of a paradox, but unless this happening eventually causes the Black Rose to happen. There's a TARDIS exploding somewhere. Exactly, yes. But that's where we left off. It was actually a big old mega happy ending. Until... turns out, remember how, Scions can do that whole thing where they possess bodies? Especially dead ones? Yeah. Remember our good old friend Asshat? Yeah, Asahi? He's got himself an Ascian inside him now. And he seems a little less stable than the other ones, mentally or emotionally. So, he seems interesting. But we'll see where that takes us. Let's continue on the story. Starting with Alisae's quest, according to this thing up Nya. Which means we gotta go back to Mordona. We're going all the way... Okay, we're going all the way inside. Boop. So how's everybody been? How y'all been since last time I talked to you? I know y'all, like I said, it's been a while. Started well, you did that. You started WoW, you haven't even finished 14! What's wrong with you? Starting WoW. You're what? I'm further than you are! Why are you stessed, Fluffy? Why for art thou stessed? Hi, Garatia. Grahatia. How you doing, Grahatia? How you been, buddy? I suppose we have to take stock of our situation. By forestalling the 8th Umbral Calamity, we have unwritten history. The future now lies beyond my ken. None can say what awaits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but that we can overcome all trials. We have always done so, have we not? Okay, yeah, we already talked to him about all that jazz. We did that before. Trial? I thought we were going to talk to Alisae. But fine, we're going to talk to Alisae. If we're going to talk to Kral, then fine. Ooh, we get a whole 935 gil. Whew, we're going to be rich after this. Mother... Woo. Oh, greetings, Warren. Come to look in on our friends. Rest assured, everyone is quite well. I've been keeping a close eye on them, and have satisfied myself that they are all in fine health. As a matter of fact, they're just about to convene in Dawn's Respite to discuss how best to use their pent-up energy. Let's join them, shall we? My phone is being the C word that I'm not... I understand. I understand. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well,
yay, our
friends,
new member.
Now that we have all settled back into our bodies, it is time we resumed our duties in earnest. Let us speak of our plans.
Well, let's get back to that war thing that was happening. We're going to get back to that?
Ever since the Emperor's death, it's been one unsettling rumor after another. I have a mind to pay
Oh yeah, I
a
forgot
visit
he was
to
dead.
Garlemald to ascertain the truth of the matter.
A prudent endeavor. 'Tis of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows.
Xenos doesn't orchestrate anything. Xenos is just creepy.
In light of which possibility, I shall accompany thee on thy mission.
Ellie! Hi, Ellie. Thank you for the continued subscription, Ellie. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 2020 homework.
Be assured that thou shalt find me more a help than a hindrance. Thou requirest another to imbue thine ammunition, dost thou not?
Good point, actually. He doesn't have, Minfilia to do it anymore.
Assuming that's settled,
Reen.
there's something I've been meaning to look into as well.
Hello? Does no one knock?
Welcome back, everyone.
Lise!
You're fine now, right? No more headaches or keeling over?
That's right. We're fighting fit and raring to go.
And far more relevant than you, Lise.
The famous Lise Hext, former Scion, and hero of the Alamegan resistance.
You, talk to yourself often?
I don't believe we've met.
Really? It's so easy to assume that all Archons are acquainted. But then I suppose your fields of expertise are rather different.
Grahatir, at your service. I have read much and more about your exploits, Commander. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Likewise. The others told me all about you.
Her exploits. You know, all the time she got her ass beaten, we had to step in. Whew. Pleasure to meet you.
Do not be so sure. Words scarcely do justice to the vital role he played in our victory in the first. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find.
Ooh, rubbing salt in the wound, Alphino. Ooh. Oh, he's cute. He's cute when he's bashful.
I did glance at the report, but I'd be lying if I said I understood half of it.
Why? Was it written by the Kingdom Hearts director? I mean, that would make it very hard to understand, yes. If it was written by the Kingdom Hearts writers, then yeah, that report would be impossible to understand.
Lot to take in. Just to be clear, this means we're not heading for another calamity, does it?
At least not that calamity.
Shorn of their unsundered master's leadership, what Ascians remain shall struggle to see their plans to fruition. And though I would ever advise caution, I believe we may rest easy for a time.
But how am I supposed to get the EXPs if I'm resting?
I'll take that as a yes. Even so, I don't know what to make of this business about Hydaelyn and Zodiac being primals.
Accept it!
A difficult truth to bear, yes. But at last we understand the nature of our adversary. And if there are no further calamities, neither will there be rejoinings, meaning Zodiac will never regain his full strength. Even so, as the oldest and mightiest of primals, he remains a force to be feared.
Hey, Shadowtail, what's happening, Bo?
Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star.
Or any other one, for that matter.
But tell us, Lise, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
What do you mean? Isn't seeing my long-lost comrades reason enough? Alright, there was one other matter. I have a message from the Alliance, and before you ask, yes, it's about the Empire. So, after Emperor Varys' assassination, it seems his cousin Nerva made a bid for the throne.
Yeah, how'd that go?
The trouble is, he wasn't the only one with designs on it, and it didn't take long for a civil war to break out. And it's not just in the provinces. Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble.
Oh, we're getting the The starter recap stuff. Okay, got it. Got it.
The Alliance will soon convene in Alamigo to decide on a course of action, and we were hoping you'd come along.
Ugh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shadowtail. That's... ugh. My apologies,
Well,
or my condolences.
As it happens, Urianger and I were just this moment planning a little trip to Garlemald, and we should be grateful for any advice the Alliance can provide on how best to make the most of our visit.
To Alamigo, then.
Why don't you go on without me? There's something I need to look into.
Ah, forgive me. You were just telling us. What is it, if I may ask?
You may not.
I want to find a way to cure the Tempered.
Of course. You think it may be possible to adapt the treatment you use to help those corrupted by the Sin Eaters?
Huh. That's an interesting theory. Huh.
I'm sorry, a cure for tempering? But that would change everything. Alisae, consider yourself uninvited. Go and find us this cure.
I'll do my
Yay.
best. I was hoping you might join me. Don't worry if not, though. I won't hold it against you if you'd rather attend a stuffy meeting.
Well, I mean... I mean, I do have more of a thing for Y'shtola over there, but, Y'shtola doesn't seem to be reciprocating my advances, and, you're there, and you seem to have a thing for me, so why the hell not? I like stuffy meetings! What meeting? Lead on!
I knew you'd say yes.
I'll come too. If you don't mind, that is.
No, please, I was going to invite you next. Although you will be kind of a third wheel, but hey, that's fine.
I'm sure they would be glad of your company. Pray, enjoy your time together with your hero.
No. That's not... I mean, I simply thought my knowledge might be of some use.
You're such a dork! That's why we love you, Grahatia.
We shall be on our way, then. Godspeed.
I do too. When I set out to save Halric, I guess Gabu was always at the back of my mind. And having proved that the light corrupted are not lost, I'm convinced that the same must be true of the Tempered. Similar to those corrupted by the Sin Eaters, the ether of Gabu's soul has been rendered stagnant. And though the root cause is different, perhaps the solution is the same. It is by no means an unreasonable hypothesis, Alisae, and it warrants full investigation. If there's even a chance we can save Gabu, we have to try. But however much I'd like to race over to Limsa to set to work, there's no room for recklessness. Not when a child's life is at stake. As I'm sure Becklog would remind us, we still know little and less about the soul. Any number of things could go wrong if we don't exercise due caution. And so, before attempting anything, we should learn all we possibly can about tempering. And then test it out on other people first, and then come to Gabu. Once we've got it down, and we've, raised the body count to unnatural levels. There's just one problem. Researching into a condition that has long since ground to a halt, and the combined work of many scholars involved doesn't exactly amount to a wealth of knowledge. Not the modern scholars, perhaps, but one of their ancient counterparts. I know the Allegans took a more than passing interest in the subject. And if what we seek is to be found anywhere, it would surely be that the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Don't lie to me! Where they experimented on primals and their worshippers, yes? Good thinking. I've never actually been there myself, but I did read the reports of Alisae, which means we'll be needing an airship. Hey, don't worry about it, Shouty. It's all good, Bo. An airship, you say? Meet me at the northern bank of Lake Silvertier. I've got a little surprise for you. Oh, and come prepared to travel. Everyone's like, where? Ooh, I like treats. Whoop, whoop. All right. Whoop. Go, Bobot! I fly my Bobit. Whee! Tataru, where did you steal this? It's a little pink there, isn't it? I give you the Bonanza, the Scions' very own airship. I built her as a company project with help from our friends at the Rising Stones and named her for luck and prosperity. Look at, I love the face. So that face of like, ah, shit. I'm not feeling good about this. Tataru, this is amazing. We'll be able to fly just about anywhere we want. My comments were impressive enough, but to build an entire airship, I see the annals did not exaggerate the many talents of the Scion's fabled coinkeeper. I'd also introduce myself as your pilot, except the training didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped. But that's alright, because we've hired this capable fellow here instead. Hi, how you doing? The Bonanza is equipped with a full complement of monocutters, by the way. Feel free to use them to get aground Alisae. But enough talk, it's time to fly! All aboard! Hi, Alisae, did you miss me? Honestly, Sid would be jealous of the way that airship flies. Tataru has outdone herself. Anyway, here we are, on Alisae, and Alphino's report did not do the scale of this place justice. This appears to be Helix, which means we stand on the Alpha Quadrant. To the east lies the Beta Quadrant, and... Yes, I believe I have my bearings. Though this is my first time on Alisae, I do have some familiarity with the place thanks to the records of the Crystal Tower. Unless I am mistaken, this path leads to an aetherite, beyond which there will be an information terminal. I suggest we begin our search there. Okay. Let me use my new mount that I got, courtesy of Blackfoot. Blackfoot gave me a little thing and let me get a zoo. It's actually it's a cool bird. Whoop. That's what we got. And here's the terminal. A moment while I search the archives for references to tempering. Ah, there we are. Iconic corruption, an overview. That sounds promising. Indeed. Let us see what this report has to say. Confound it. The contents appear to have been deleted. What? No! Isn't there something you can do? Not from here, I'm afraid. But it may be that another copy of the report exists elsewhere. The question is, where to look? It says here the report was written by someone named Owen. Is it likely that he kept a copy? I would say it is a distinct possibility, assuming he was a researcher here. He will have had quarters in the... Sorry, the what? The Hobosphere? We can ascertain the details that the Hobosphere control. Let us return to the Bonanza and avail ourselves of the monocutters. We will need them to reach our destination. I forgot. You already have a suitable means of transport, don't you? No need to waste time accompanying us back to the ship, then. We'll see you at the Hobosphere. Oh, like habitat... Like, and sphere. Habitat sphere. Hobosphere. Get it? This took me a second, because I'm a dope, but I got it. Fly, bird! Fly! Where do we gotta go? Oh, we gotta go way over there. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to remember my hotkeys and everything. It's been a little while since the last time I played 14. Oh, I went too far up. Oops. How did you beat me here? The late Owen did indeed have a chamber here. This note will be able to tell us its number. Where did Owen live? Registered 675 Owens. Please be more specific. Yep, I got it from Blackfoot. There. From what I recall of the layout, it should be somewhere in the vicinity of... Warning! An evacuation order is presently in effect. Entry to the Hobosphere is not permitted at this time. Foiled again. In all likelihood, the order would have been imposed during the Fourth Umbral Calamity, and I doubt it will be lifted in the near future. Bzzz, energy level critical. Returning to base for recharging. Well, surely there must be some other way to gain access. Force, for example? Every resort to that, I have an idea. When we descend a surge of energy through yonder control mechanism, it should prompt the system to restart, releasing the locks. As for a suitable energy source, a concentrated lightning shard might suffice. Happily, I seem to recall that they are known to form at points of stagnant ether throughout the continent. You seem to recall? Are you honestly telling me that this wasn't? Are you honestly telling me that was in the records too? I am. A report sent to the capital mentioned that lightning-aspected ether was prone to pooling on the continent, resulting in surges that interfered with equipment. A minor detail, I grant you, but my role as caretaker of the Crystal Tower, there was no such thing as too much Allegan knowledge. Besides, my studies helped me to feel connected to the source, to home. I must have explored this facility 1,000 times in my mind. But to finally stand here with the two of you, it is more exhilarating than I can well express. Now then, the lightning shot. If I may, I suggest we split up and search the Beta Quadrant. Oh, but beware of sprites. They'll want to manifest where the ether is stagnant. Now you're just showing off. which makes me think that we should make a contest of it. The first to return here with a shard wins. What do you say? Works for me. Very well. It would be my honor to come third. Well, I guess he's not setting himself up for disappointment. Quite the opposite. Whoop. Remember when the last major patch came out, 5.3, and we got to meet that cute little kitten girl? She was adorable as hell. Gave me cavities just looking at her. Aha! Oh, look at you all. How cute. You're gonna hurt me, huh? Switch runner-up to the runner-up. Do what you gotta do. I understand, Bo. It's good seeing you, though. Hope to see you again soon. So when I am burned. Bravo. I'm not a musician, damn it. That was quite a show, adventurer. Why, the spectacle proved so enthralling that all thoughts of the prize slipped my mind. I appear to have forfeited our little race. Congratulations. The lightning shot is yours. What? No dramatic entrance? You've changed. You remember that? In my defense, I was caught up in the moment. It isn't every day you meet an honest-to-God's hero, after all. Well, the contest continues, so you'd better hurry back. Ah, but one last thing. Thank you, Warren, for bringing me here. Yay! I like starstruck fanboy Graha. He's fun. He's still a dork, though. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Nope. It appears Alisae had no luck, so victory is yours. Congratulations. Now then, may I have the shard? Yes, you may. So I'm just nice like that. What is it that makes you so much better at finding things? What do you have that I don't? Waypoints on my map? That's a question I too have asked myself on numerous occasions. I suspect we both could learn a great deal from Warren, not only about the secrets of adventuring. But come, we should attend to our mission. Ooh. Talk about a hard restart. Excellent. The system responded exactly as intended. We now have access to the Habisphere. Ooh. I'm so sorry to hear that, Shadowtail. Only one obstacle remains. The security systems within. Should they be triggered, they could make life rather difficult for us. In light of which, pray, leave the rest to me. If I am right, my royal blood should allow me to venture in unmolested. So they got molesting machines in there. That's one hell of a security system. Assuming this place works like the Crystal Tower, yes. But if it doesn't, you'll be on your own. I want you to promise us that you'll get out at the first sign of trouble. I promise. Wish me luck. Well, nothing for it but to sit tight. I'm sure this Owen fellow was very learned, but iconic corruption and overview sounds like a studium thesis. We all had to write one. Lest you wonder, mine was about the combat applications of ether. I'm nothing if not practical. Alphinaud was more philosophical, of course. Political, dare I say it. He chose to write a lengthy discourse on nation's duty to the world. A controversial subject, to say the least. He asserted that Shalian's knowledge should rightly be used to protect all life on the star, in direct opposition to the country's cherished policy of non-intervention. Being a leading member of the Forum, our father was not happy. At the time, of course, Alphinaud was utterly convinced of his views and would cheerfully argue to the death with anyone who saw things differently. By which I mean, the rows were long. To be fair to him, though, he's since learned to be a little more open-minded, but deep down he still holds fast to that one belief. I admire him for it. I should have liked to meet the young Alphinaud. For what it's worth, my thesis concerned the elegant civilization as depicted in folklore. Oh, you're back! I didn't know you attended the stadium. I didn't. A thesis was required to earn my Archon's mark. My peers at the students of Baldessian convinced me to write one with the promise of unfettered access to forbidden tomes. Though I considered it no more than a means to an end at the time, I will admit it was gratifying to have my efforts acknowledged. Good gods, an Archon's thesis. I shudder to imagine the work involved. But enough about that. Is this the fruit of your foray? Yes, Owen's archive node. It was waiting for me in his chamber. If a copy of his report still survives, it would be stored in this device. Shall we find out? It floats. Beep! Initializing. Scanning for registered user. User not found. To proceed as guest, please complete biometric authentication. Do I gotta pee on it? What? Beep! Verifying. Bloop! Authentication complete. Guest identified as member of the royal family. I am at your most humble service, your highness. It never ceases to amuse me. 'Tis but a pity the effect will not last forever. Doga and Unai said as much when they granted me this gift. But until such time as it fades, I shall use it gratefully. Search archive for iconic corruption. Bleep! Searching! Boop! One item found. Iconic corruption. An overview. The report is locked by the author. Please state password. Well, go on then, your highness. Tell the nice node the password. Right. Let's see. Glory be to Alag. Long live Emperor Zandi. Did you try please? Beep bloop. Password incorrect. Please try again. Confound it. Come now. Passwords are invariably short and simple. For instance... Don't you dare be password. God damn it, she said it! The notion that the password could be something so insane would be laughable were it not dangerously stupid. Furthermore, your conduct in the presence of His Highness is grossly inappropriate. Know your place, handmaiden. Whoa! What did you just call me? Someone hold her back! Hold her back before she destroys the thing! Wild Rose? Bleep bloop, password incorrect again! Be warned that any further inappropriate behavior in the presence of His Highness will not be tolerated! Alright, that's it! I say we dismantle it and manually extract what we need. Now, let's not be too hasty. A single misstep and we risk losing the report altogether. I believe this may be the task for Sid and his colleagues. If anyone can coax Machina into cooperating, it is them. Come, let us bear the node back to the Rising Stones. I like this thing. This thing's fun. Reviving the Legasaw. The Legasaw will be revived because of me. I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rambros did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears our friends have been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal... Wait. I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext. However much I might look forward to seeing him again. Him and everyone. But come, let us be on our way. Look at him, all but running. Sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting. Shall we? Oh, okay, wait, why did I even get on a mount? I don't even need to be on a mount. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Ah, here we are. Boop. Hi! Hi, did you miss me? We're back! And I'm still awesome. Bleep! Large, low-born presence detected. Oh. We got a snob node. Oof. Wonderful news, Borin. Tataru contacted. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he is on his way here even as we speak. While we wait, I should like very much to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Cryo? As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. According to intelligence from our Doman allies, the War of Secession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the Oh, the third. A legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears that they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Brutus? Aren't they the ones that took in Yotsuyu and Asahi? This bodes well. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict. And so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. Working with friendly factions amongst the beast tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Lominsons, in particular, struggle in their efforts, and Alphino and Ishtola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we are dealing with the Tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. On that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite? I'll show Sid in as soon as he arrives. There you go, Shadowtail. That's something you might be able to do. I mean, it might be difficult with the COVID and everything, but it's an idea. Hmm. Sid, my boy! There he is! Sid! Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we've had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. Oh, I would have been, had you not fulfilled your promise. Ha! I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavors. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something, was it? What was it? Well, well, treatment for tempering. For the next step, you need to find the password to this Allagan's report. Just so. With nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, unless we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say we could help you. So I will! Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tomestone from Rambros. It contains an Allagan dictionary. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. Biggs, Wedge, get your asses in here! It dinged! Ah, looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Huh. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honors, Your Highness? I would, milady. Node. Open the report entitled Iconic Corruption, an overview. Password, freedom. Password accepted. Bloop. Opening report. Well, hello there. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the ether of the soul. Said ether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. But when a subject is exposed to the ether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of the entire entity in question. By way of an example, exposure to the ether of the fiend, Sephiroth, would cause the subject's ether to become aligned with the element of earth. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with the earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. Oh! Changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during the process. The stagnation of a soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. This feels like a college lecture, doesn't it? In this manner do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects, an endeavor in which we were successful, albeit at a great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Don't worry, I killed him. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence, I have been stripped of rank and title, and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I recorded in the hope that one day, someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. Okay, there will be a test on this tomorrow. I hope you study hard tonight, and come back fresh, ready for your pop quiz. Oh shit, it's not pop quiz if I told you about it, is it? Damn it! So not even the Alligans were able to find a cure. Or rather, were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision. More importantly, this confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True, yet were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I feel it would do naught to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. No, we should somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining its thrall. If we could only make them remember who they were, so there's no point in reviving their souls unless we can restore the souls. Of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation. That is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to the tempering. Through thus restoring the sense of self, self. We could theoretically drown out the the what? Incitements of false faith which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. I see. The theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. They did, you are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism, and I can see that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. Perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have reason to be confident. You see, nodes such as this were built with the ability to simulate magics, which leads me to believe that it may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. In theory, it would be no different than how we identified the password. But it'll take more calculating power. A lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment would be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait. A password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure, and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded... Wait. With a person minded to look? No, he wanted his report to be seen. By those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective. I believe their motto was, freedom through technology, or some such. You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Right away, Chief! Things are about to get very busy. Luckily we have you to help, eh? Who said I'd be helping? Don't drag me into this. I got shit to do. Things to kill. Right. While Tia and I configure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure supplies. Namely, ceruleum to fuel the terminals and ice shots to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. Leave the ice shots to me. I'll round up some adventurers to go on a gathering spree. In that case, I'll trust Warren and Alisae with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. What, did you throw it at her from that distance? Take them to the Sky Steel manufactory in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalan. The people there will give you what you need. This is a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalan. Man, we sure have been calling in a lot of favors lately. Woohoo! 2 points. Alright, Sky Steel Place. Give me things! I want stuff. You stand in Sky Steel Manufactory. What is it you require? All of this that you have. So you are after ceruleum. In that case, please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He shall be glad to assist you. But, well then why did I come to you? And jump the line. Let's see here. Oops, I went the wrong way, like a dummy. Whee! Let's see here. Whee! There. Haha! I caught it. Boop, 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 boop. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure far beyond compare. I am the warrior of darkness. Cerulean. You've come to the right man. Fair warning, though. The price has shot up on the account of the uncertainty with the Empire. So I hope you've got a coin. Ditto, Shadowtail. Well now, a promissory note from the Ironworks. Don't see many of these. Not that it's a problem, it's as good as gold to me. Hey! How y'all doing?
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
Hi.
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
Hi.
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find.
Yeah, he tends to do that.
I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you?
Aww, Emmerich. Emmerich has a thing. Emmerich and Estinian sitting in a tree.
But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day?
Shopping. I'm an errand boy now. I'm a delivery boy.
A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed.
Don't get excited yet. We're still in the theory stage here.
Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it. In this matter,
he has unlimited use of the company credit card. It's nice to be a celebrity, isn't it? Hi. Bye, me. Thank you, Ellie. Thank you. Wow. They, transformed this room rather quick, didn't they? Jesus. Hi. How you doing? When's the lunch trolley showing up? What the hell? Oh, Alisae looks beat.
Who would have thought cerulean weighed so
Africa.
much? Serves me right for being stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you
donuts.
did and accepted help.
I want donuts now. Alisae is the stubborn one, isn't she?
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it. Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance. Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
Who? Oh no, he's not. He's back!
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
This is like the grand reunion of like all the characters, isn't it? It's like we're gonna bring. Remember, every character that might have had a minor or significant appearance in the past. Let's bring them all back together for a big thing. It's gonna be a big thing.
But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allegans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Nero, how does it? How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you live every day with that stick so firmly up your ass? I mean, it has to hurt every day when you like you just pull it out and you just sniff it and then put it back up there.
For all the effort it took to track you down after your latest disappearing act, you could find the cure for death, and it wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Yay, Shadowtail, yes!
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate.
He
I'm
does
reliably
look like a
informed
flight of
that
Wesker.
Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel, not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Oh no, there's not. You had oh man, Nero, that must have taken you just days to come up with that snappy comeback.
By the way, the healing applications of crystal foci proved very useful in getting us to where we are now. I must remember to thank Mikoto.
I'll pass it on.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin.
I love Link's Awakening. That game is still my favorite Zelda game to this day. More so the original, but the remake definitely did it justice.
All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
Oh, BKB. What is Kryl doing over there? She's just over there just looking at the pretty lights. That Tara's a little. She's tired. Everyone's a little tired. Look at him. Uh-oh.
It's overloading.
She won't last much longer!
We'll have to shut it down.
Wait! We're close. So very close.
Oh.
Duck and cover!
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Nero, I don't know what it is about you, man. Whenever you show up, I love it, but at the same time, I still want to punch you in the face. With, like, that hammer that you had when we fought you back at the Praetorium. I just want to go find that and just beat you in the face with it. But I'm so glad you're back.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There.
Oops!
I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Ooh. He does, Shadowtail.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
Aw.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Yeah, well, who's gonna pay for the replacement? Because sure, it's fucking gonna be me. I always love Wedge's, like, onion-shaped head.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
As it always is. He was talking to me, Alisae. He's talking to me. Look at Alisae over there getting all excited like he was talking to her. Hi. At long last, we have our cure. In theory, at any rate. We cannot be certain until such time as we put it to the proof. But I am quietly confident. Well, if we're to test it on someone, then I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. Do caution. Do caution. Yes. As long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado, then, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. Thank you, Ellie. I did miss doing this. I absolutely did. It's just, I had to get things squared away. Things were not in. I was not in a good place. I had to get shit squared away and, like, recalibrate myself and my scheduling before I could continue. But I think I've gotten it back to a manageable place. Not exactly where I want it to be, but I'm getting there. Okay, where am I going? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tiny Kitty Ellie. Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our host bring Gabu to us at once. Gabu's healing will be completaru! Aw, look at little Gabu. I forgot you were so tiny.
Apologies for the wait.
I only accept apologies in the form of cookies. Or money. Or cookies filled with money. Or item level 500 gear.
Gabu.
Have you been good?
Liana.
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Ah, don't throw them, Ellie! Ah! That's dangerous. That's a dangerous projectile.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Y'shtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
It does, Shadowtail. It absolutely does. But then also falling into some pretty bad habits also
to formulate the solution.
Also complicates
I would never
things.
have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic.
I'm extremely lucky to have all y'all. I do understand that.
Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Ah, nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
You definitely belong here, Blackfoot, and we'd love to have you.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Ah.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
Are we going to make a Super Saiyan God Circle?
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
They get all the magey types.
Excellent. With your permission, then, let us begin.
There's been too much happy happening. Something bad's bound to happen in the near future.
Yes, this will do.
I now have all your powers. I am a god, and I will rule over this realm!
It's my turn.
Behold your piggy overlord!
Tis done.
No small amount indeed.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allegans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alisae. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
Okay. But just for you, Graha. Because I like you so much. You dork.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
No, it is not Pookie. That piggy does not deserve the Poogie name.
'Twould seem our part
It's not
is
nearly
played.
cute enough.
Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
Yeah, I can't wait for what is it, March or April? March and April when Monster Hunter Rise comes out, and I can go back to screaming Poogie. Oh, I can't wait. Well, this seems as good a spot as any to have a rest. It does. I thought you would have gone over to like the cafe or something, but.
For years, Eorzea has labored to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alisae refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Oh, they both respect each other for the opposite thing. It's cute. Actually, I like. Can I say both of these? Because both of these are actually good things, but still. Although I might get in trouble if Alisae ever found out I told him that.
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing. Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is.
Speaking of... Hi, how you doing?
Alisae, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
No, we created a monster, far worse than the primals. Or not.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Little kobolds. Happy. Exactly, Blackfoot. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Shadowtail. Absolutely.
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan. But I never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always.
Your voice, Gabu. Oh my god. I'm just gonna call you Tiny Tim from now on.
So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alisae's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gabu. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gabu.
couldn't have done it without you, Alisae. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Don't make promises like that to a child. Because when you can't keep them, they take it far worse than a normal person.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether. And while Alisae was able to heal Gabu alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms.
All right, round up every mage in the world. Let's go. Bring them all in.
Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gabu, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of Porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
No, you're not.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn.
Uh-oh.
She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying.
You?
And her name is Master Matoya. The real one.
Oh, well, right.
I have to go now, Gabu. But the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alisae. Thank you.
Cute kid. Not as cute a walk, though. Yay, we helped. We're good at helping. Like master, like pupil. As she will be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning to the first. From the first. But this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for her cave. Works for me. Cave time. Or was it, though? Oh, yeah. It was off of Idleshire. Whew. Where's Yay! The vomit turtle! Oh, I haven't seen the vomit turtle in a while. Whee! Wish I meant to check if I was... Oh, that's right. Can I turn those in? Now that we got we have a new tombstone now. Tombstone of Revelation. What happened to my... There it is, the discontinued one. For a limited time, certain NPCs will be exchanged for valid currency. Oh, I wonder if that means that they also brought down the cost of the allegory stuff. So if that's the case, I might be able to buy a piece of armor, which might get me to 485. Maybe. Possibly. I know, but I can't craft. At least not armor. I don't have the money. I only have 200K. I don't have the ones to be buying stuff off the market board. It's still turtly enough for the Turn of the Club. I'll just save up for the tombstone armor, as I always do. And then once I get enough to get into the Eden finale, I'll be able to work weekly to get the Eden stuff. Wonder what item level the Eden stuff is. Ooh, I wonder what it looks like. I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil? Very well. There's a song I haven't heard in a while. Do do do. Boom 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 boom.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
Seeing as you were the one who was supposed to teach her that, probably not.
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude.
Why do you hate Dana Carvey? I like Dana Carvey. He's a fine. His most of his movies are he's in are fine.
I'm told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away, and for that we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
Well, if it was up to a certain lion man, she would have.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar, Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process.
Oh no, don't say it!
Name of Matoya,
oh, don't say it!
Of all the children of the forest.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
Duck and cover!
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Smooth. Smooth, dude.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
Oh, did she talk her way out of it?
You there. Are you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I'm proud to call myself a Scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Alag. Old Galaf used to speak of you. And Kyle's told me all about your recent exploits.
Huh. I love how they're reusing old names from old Final Fantasies. Whenever the first time Kryl ever showed up, I was like, "Hey, Kryl, where's Galaf?" I guess Galaf was here. All right, old friend of Matoya's, I guess.
Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
What, you're busy doing something else other than just standing here in your cave?
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
I don't entirely remember Blackfoot. I wish I did, but I don't entirely remember.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxies with the power to stir the soul.
Pretty much, yeah.
I say, though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reach double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were.
Oh, like the mother bomb?
Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
What the hell's going on out there? Whoop. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make your familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I try to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars, and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my pirogos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful, after all. Off you go! Okay. I did love the oh shit looks when he let that slip. Because I remember the first time we found out about that. One of the things that she said was, she's like, you know, we must never let Matoya find out that I took her name. And then just freaking Alphino just drops it. Like, way to go, Alf. Way to go. But she was able to talk her way out of it, as far as we can tell. Whoa! Doop doopy 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 Scooby Doo is a terrible cartoon. I really didn't like it much. I don't know. I don't know where that came from, but alright. Hello, Alexander. I defeated your face. I defeated it quite a few times, but it was a fun fight. Well, it was fun when, you know, the tanks knew what to do in that fight. And when people weren't wasting the level 3 limit break that we needed so desperately. But beyond that... Where the hell? Oh my god, we gotta go way over here. Hello, everyone! Pororogo, the unwashed. Ew, you must stank.
Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress's relict. Pororogo is my name, and I am honored to be your guide. Within you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cabin wherein the prerequisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, that the place has not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, My brothers and I shall see it to you do not lose your... Wait. See to it you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I will show you in.
Matoya's Relic, now accessible. New dungeon! Yes! Alright. Before we go in the new dungeon, though, I got my curiosity up. And now I need to take care of something. Before I go in here. I must know what the new ones look like. I must know. Let's see. First and foremost, let's see if... I believe it was this vendor over here that allows me to sell the currency for other currency. Ooh, yes. What does the emerald weapons look like? Where's the emerald... Oh, emerald partisan. Oh. It's not as fancy as, like, the ruby one. The ruby one was, like, neat and it did a thing. This one just kind of sits there. Huh. I'm a little sad by that one. I mean, the emeralds are they're cool designs, but they don't glow or do nothing. You know, no motion. Like, look at the ruby weapon. The ruby weapon one, it does that cool little spin thing. The emerald one didn't do nothing cool. That's a shame. A bastard bric-a-brac. Ah, right. Nope. Was it you? There it is. Alright, it gives me 500 towards allegory. Good. That will give me 616. Does that mean I now have enough? Maybe? Possibly? Let's see. New dungeon. The new metal genre? What? I don't even get that one. Let's see, where are you? Yes, there. Let's see. Ooh, they're gonna have a new set. They should have a new for the new tomestones. Alright, let's first off, let's see if I can up myself. Ah, 825 for the body. That's the one I would want to get if any of them. 490. I mean, it don't look the way it looks, but I mean, it would be nice to have. Alright. But what is the new... Well, hang on. Let's see what the new armor is for Revelation. It's 520. Alright. Alright, hold on. Let's take the... There we go. Where's the save button? Saving out. Okay. Body. I'm unsure of it already. Looks pretty plain for the most part. Not bad, just... Oh, I don't know. The cape kind of pulls it together. It is, yeah. It does have like a Dark Soulsian sort of feel to it. Yeah. It's a Soulsborne outfit. You know, when you put it that way, I kind of dig it. I want to break out my Baldur's side sword. Along with my, oh, what was the shield? The Crested Shield, I think. So not bad. Can you see the weapon? Hold on. What does the weapon look like? Boop. Yeah, that is very Dark Soulsian. That is very Dark Soulsian. I love it. I am all about this. Holy shit. Okay. And what does the new eating gear look like? Oh, that was 520, right? We were 520 if memory serves. 520. Yeah, item level 520. So what is the eating relic gear? All right. Well, you got the... I'm not going to go for the extreme one, you know, the savage extreme one. But what is the normal one? 510. Okay, still not bad. All right. Ooh, trench coat. Loving it already. It's got a trench coat. I'm loving this already. Oh my god, I am loving this set. Ooh, I love this set. What does the weapon look like? Where's the weapon? Hold on. Ooh, look at that halberd. I can dig that. Comparison to mystery. Try the hat. That is the hat. I like that. I mean, the halberd's like not as cool as the Brunhilde one, but it's still cool. The what's the damn thing called? Reconciliation. That's right. The resistance weapon. Yeah. I think I like the resistance weapon better, especially because it does that. You know. But yeah, I do love the new Edict relic gear. The new Edict relic gear looks nice. What does it look like as a tank? It's still the same mask piece. Oh. Well, that's actually kind of a disappointment, actually. It's just the same gear, but instead of brown, it's black. Huh. Is it... Yeah, it's just, it's a color swapped. Oh, that's disappointing. Between tank and okay, at least the striking for monks and samurai gets something a little different. That's good to know. What about if I was a bard? Bard's got the same. They all got the same mask. Same trench coat again. Huh. They I mean, it looks good and everything, but it's just it's like a combination of the tank and the dragoon one. It's got some brown and some black, but it's still the same armor though. Huh. All right, what about the mages? Usually the mages get the shit end of the stick when it comes to... Oh! Okay, top hat. Loving it already. Huh. Where's my white mage staff? There it is. Whoa! Okay, that just... looks odd. I like the outfit, but I don't know if I like the weapon so much. For white. Okay, what about black mage though, or the casting side of it? XIV is just the same thing but different colored, isn't it? Yeah, same armor but different colored. They're getting lazy in their armor designs. They're getting really lazy in their armor designs. I mean, some of it I like, but it's just like I don't like this. Like, oh, let's see what the this class obviously must have a different art. No, it's the same armor set, just palette swapped. Huh? That's a little disappointing. But I gotta say the dragoons looks good. That brown set, I'm really digging that. That and like I said, the dark Soulsian outfit. Ooh, what does the Dark Knight's new sword look like? Actually, not a bad sword. Dig that. I can dig it. I can totally dig it. Definitely, I like that one. I like the new armor sets. The 510 and the 520 both look really, really good. All right. But I need, what, 210 more to get one piece of armor, which will hopefully push me over. Unless... See, it's going to be... what if I were to actually cheat the system a little bit? Make it not as... It won't be as powerful as it could be, but it'll raise my 375. Ah! If I had... Let's see, 375, 375, that's 750. See, 100 and something... 134 more. I can get that. That's like one dungeon run if I do Duty Finder, isn't it? Yeah, 100, and then plus, yeah, if I do one level 80 dungeon Duty Finder, that's enough to get 2 accessories, which should bump up my item level to 485, which hits me at the bare minimum, and I can do the rest of the content. Yes! Granted, it's accessories, which, you know, other armor pieces would make me more valuable, but I'll take it. Yeah, 495. It's helped me as much as I wouldn't. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. We just have to get through the story first, anyway. So let's jump into the new dungeon. Latoya's Relict. Well, this was going to give me 80, so... Okay. Less than 5 minutes. Good. Good. Actually, I want to go back and look at this armor set again. Where was it? I want to see the new armor set. I actually did. Well, I'm here. I'm going to check out the armor set for some of the other classes, too. Let's see what it looks like for a Dark Knight. Yeah, tankiness. That is straight up a Dark Souls. That is straight out of Dark Souls. And I love it. I love it so very much. I want the 510, the 520, 530 gear set so bad. Oh, I love it. That is so cool looking. All right, what do we got? What else we got? That was the... All right, we did that, that. I don't care about the striking. Let's see, for a bard. Bardy, bard, 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 bard. He kind of looks like the. It kind of looks like the star, almost like this, like a less tattered version of the Pyromancer starting set in Dark Souls 1. But with a helmet covering. Weapon's kind of bland though. It's not as cool as the Dark Knight or the Dragoon's weapon, but it's still cool. I love the hood. Can I pull the hood back? No, it doesn't let me pull the hood back. Damn. Alright, what about the mage side of things? Let's see. Let's start with red mage. What would I look like as a red mage with this Dark Soulsian outfit here? Is that... God, this is so Dark Soulsian. I love it. Obviously, the people designing 14's new armor for this expansion was playing some Dark Souls recently. Ooh! Look at that bad boy! He's all teethed. He's got teeth! It's like a thorn sort of rapier thing going on. Yeah, this is Dark Soulsian to the nth degree. I love it! Alright, if I was playing my white mage, what would it look like there? Alright. Healy. Healy. Healing. 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 Not as flamboyant. But it still has the cool, like, mask plus hood thing going on, so I can dig it. I think I like the Eden stuff for healing better than this one. It's just speaking purely aesthetically. I love it though. Yep, I got my new got my new goal before me now. That is neat looking. I love it. On that. 80 plus 50. So 80 plus what I got now, so that'd be 696. Still not enough, but I'll be able to get that up. I'll be able to get that up pretty quickly. Okay. See, I should be able to get to the new content fairly easily. Actually, for 2 seconds, the streamer hasn't even tagged. Shut up, Panda! How you been, man? I splash people! Yay. Let's get back from dropping my FF forward. Ah, sounds like fun. I'm telling you, I actually can't wait to do the Eden stuff. That is, like I said, the armor stuff is cool and I love it, but mostly for the story. That story content, I can't wait to do. I guess while I'm waiting, I could do... What do I have here? What are these ones? Calusia. Oh, this is... Okay, this is the most modern set. Okay. Alright. Let's go find some stuff to kill. Calusia, Unrang, Lakeland. Let's go... Already... Yeah, let's go Lakeland. A knoll. Wolves of shit. Ah! Got it. Watch, the moment I go out there, the moment I'm like, aha, let me go do this thing, it's gonna go, ka-ching! It's like ready to go. It's like, oh Jesus. Yeah, they are. They are, in fact. Come to me, Chokibo. We're gonna go kill some shit. Let's see. What's the shot? There we go. How many nutsacks do I have? Where is it? 310. How much was I saving up again? Damn, I can't remember. I think it was like... Was it like 2,000, I think? I think it was 2,000. I was trying to save up. For that, for the flying white lion mount. Oh, there we go. What did I say? What did I say would happen?
Right.
Hi, Matoya.
To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I wasn't listening. Oh, that's right, we get double, or not double, but additional. So that's 120. Ooh, that'll be close. I miss the days of old Final Fantasy XIV 2.0, where every dungeon started with the White Mage granting everyone Protect and Stone Skin. Put down any pest that bar the way. I can do that! What am I working with? I'm working with a Summoner. That's not a bad combo for a Dragoon. Oh, we're doing this, aren't we? Okay. Boop. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Come on, you prick. Ah, crap. Boop. I poop all of you. Damn it. Whee! There we go. Come on. Beat all their asses. What the? Welcome back, Spriggy! Oh, it's Sonny of Spriggy. Ha! Love it. Boop. Gonna get you all. Gonna get you all. Ah, crap. Ow. Whee! Mudman! Understood, Ellie. You do what you gotta do, I understand. Thank you for stopping by, though. I appreciate it nonetheless. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Oh, crap. Is it going to do a thing, or... Ha! Ow. Oh, I see. We're going to put him in the holes. I see it. I see it. Put him into holes. Go into holes? Ha-ha! It goes into holes. Got it. Okay. I understood that. Took me a minute, but I got it. Ow! That was my butt! Summoning any more balls that we have to worry about? Thank you, Ellie. I love all y'all, too. Thank you. Ah, crap. Balls! He's sending his petrified balls at me. Wait. What if I hit that thing? Do I hit that thing? Ow. Nope, doesn't look like it. Ow. Wait, you didn't fall into a hole? There we go. Now I fall into a hole. Got it. How did I go fall into a hole? Where's all the balls? Where are they going? Let's go here. You go hit that thing. Can you hit that thing? Or not? Oh, crap. Nope! Go hit this thing. Go that way. Go on. Oh, it's dead. Okay. Anything good in here? 45, but not for me. Not for me. Damn it. Got this. I got this. I can do this. Not a complete Nimrod. Just mostly one. A cave gelatin. Now, what kind of gelatin? Is that like unflavored gelatin? Do you think it's... What kind of flavor do you think that gelatin is? Got him! We win! What's going on here? Ooh! I think I'll take that. Samurai, yeah. Not that, though. Wait for me! Oh, crap. Oh boy. Pineapple flavored, you think? It did. Whee! What we got here? Healing? No. Casting? No. Oh, 44 and 44. One item level away. Come on. We will cause stabbity death all up in its face that it doesn't have because it has no face. Dead. Whee! Ah, that explains a lot, actually. What the hell are you? Okay, who put googly eyes on that bubble? Who put googly eyes on the bubble? Who did it? Uh-oh. What's going on? Where's everybody? Okay. Oh crap. That looks bad. Looks bad. This looks like the kind of map that we can get knocked off on. Doesn't it? This looks like the map that we're gonna get knocked off on. Or at least that's a possibility. Oh crap. That's it. Where'd you go? Oh, there it is. What are you doing up there? Uh-oh. Whee! Oops, wrong one. Okay. Wow. Ah, damn it. Too late. Too good in time. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, I see it. We're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. We're doing good. We're doing fine. Ice hope. Ah, crap. Boop. What are you doing? What are you doing? So it's reactivating? Okay, that's reactivating. That was fine. That's that called assault splish splash. Whee! I think. But that was a bad read. Okay, oops. Oh, okay, this is like the, in the okay. I get what that was doing. Alright, casting, no thank you. Slaying! Yes, please. I need. Oh! Portal. Ooh, what is thy noms? We'll guide you safely to the little knife thingy. The fiery portal! Dastardly villain breaks into the peace-loving monster's home and brutally murders him. Hey, I learned from the best. I'm a disciple of Mega Man. Last night's dinner. I've never had rabbit yet. One of these days I want to try it. Okay, what are we doing? Ah, crap, ah, crap, ah, crap, 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 crap. Ooh, that was close. God. God damn. Ah! Stop it! Gotcha. Then we've got aiming and casting. Whoop! No, thank you. Come on. Get your asses back here! Can't hit you so far ahead of me. I don't like that. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Got it! Bit like chicken, but with a stronger, meatier flavor. Sounds neat. Wait. Where's the tank? Tank, what are you doing? Get your butt up there, man! He must have been typing. Come on, we got this. We got it. Nothing will stop us now. It can't stop us now. It did. See? Told you couldn't stop us now. Yeah, I marked that loot. Okay. Is this the final boss? It is. Uh-oh. Alright. What did you do? What did you do?
Right then. Let's get this over with.
Okay. Oh, God.
Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Isn't it supposed to be you? Wow. Miss Piggy, you really let yourself go. Damn. Time to kill it. Whee! Ow. Whoop. Ah, crap. Ah! Thank you! Brace it! Stupid thing! Oh crap. Run away! Run away! Haha, screw you. Your fat butt made no impression on us! Uh-oh. Oh, it's pulling us in! Awesome! Not at any great rates, but still pulling us in. No, it's not a great rate. Oh, fuck me. Ah, crap. 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 Crap, 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 crap. Damn it. Oh, that was too close for my liking. That was far too close for my liking. Woo. Oh, hi, how you doing? Can I kill you? I hope you don't mind if I kill you. Whee! Whoa! Oh, God. Hi, how you doing? Got it. I see it. Ha! Fuck you! This is an interesting fight, to say the least. This is quite an interesting fight. Ow! Come on. Come on! You gonna eat it? I feel like some pork tonight. Some pork tonight! Pork tonight! There we go! Ha! Nice! Ha! Hooray! What do we got for loot? Aiming. Okay. Damn. You are fat! I'm more of a pork chop fan than ham fan, but I will have some ham. Attention!
There we are. Quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
We must form the spirit bomb! Everyone, give him your power! Otherwise he'll never be able to defeat Majin Buu! Oh, Matoya didn't even bother. She's like, well, I've got shit tons of magic energy if you want it. Oh, well, fine. I won't give it.
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy. Drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
It made 3. That's all I could do?
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the mother Porksy with additional ether.
Oh, okay.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone. We're a step closer to our goal.
Yeah.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Hey!
Agreed.
As a Gridanian,
Well,
I say
leave
we
the
should do
errand
Gridania
to you.
first.
I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
I'm fine. I'm ready to kill some more stuff.
In addition to the Porksies, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you
I
have
love
no
these
other
two.
favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
So what do we do with all these Porksies? We just leave them here? They just live here now? Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Y'shtola. They are as peas in a pod, are they not? You may now enter Matoya's relic with a party of NPC avatars. Makes this feature open the trust. Yeah. We know about trusts. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Lominsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Okay. Let's see. Limsa Lominsa. Heading back to Limsa Lominsa. His children has to make bacon seeds. Do we then plant them, Liza? Can we plant them and make more bacon? I need like, what, 1 or 2 more 485s will get me to 485? Wait, I went the wrong way, like an idiot. Oh, the lower deck. I went to the complete wrong way. Story every night. That seems like too much work. I don't wanna. Ooh. What other Final Fantasy 14 player out there is excited for Christmas? Because of Christmas, we got the, we're getting our new seasonal mount. We're getting a snowman. I mean, not as cool as, you know, a present-throwing bear, but I'll take a snowman. Why, Warren, ever a welcome sight. Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she will make an exception. Follow me. Starts on December 14th, and it's just doing the seasonal event. Never had X-Men 14 seeing as this is my first year playing the game, so. My friends, what brings you here this day? Speak up! I can't hear you! Is this true? I, the Navigator. A cure for tempering. As often as I've been in awe of you Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it, here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace. Yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman. Even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples. For though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. "'Twas I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace." What, you want a standing ovation? What? Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Lominsans had been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-stamped calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. Sir, you got a little something on your head there. Are you aware you've got a little something, like, in, like, this general vicinity? Was that on purpose? With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak, I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbors in Vilbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. Aye. Acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with a prominent patriarch. The bloody executioners would not hear of it. Their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they had but one of the three pirates' powers, they are the greatest. Any attempt at peace would flounder. Wait. What should that be? Flounder? I'm gonna say it was supposed to be flounder. I'm given to understand that their leader, Captain Hillfire? I'm gonna say Hillfire, has been bedridden for some time with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads. A man named Sikard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives, but they have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us. We'll do it. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sikard wants, we'll find out. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. Yay! We have another mission! And we gonna do it! Oops. I know naught of the city save what I've read or heard in passing, so in this matter, I will follow your lead. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sikard. If you could approach the pirates, Warren, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Okay. Okay, where? They're up top. Okay. Boop. We'll go up to the Marauders Guild. I think that was the closest one. I think. Looked like it. Yep, there's one. Oh, I can see him right there on the left. Hi! Curious about Sikard, are you? As am I, my friend. As am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody executioners experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the Thalasso that permits us to attack only Gallian vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the sea since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-thinking. Cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how, then, are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share it with their rivals. But mayhap you will have more luck. Probably. Because I am the protagonist. You know, I tend to, find out things like that. Your name is Gigi Wazoo. I hope you're aware of that. Where are we going? Oh god, we're going all the way down here. Boing, boing, boing. The missing member. What a name for a tavern. Not very busy tavern today. Hello, Roswin. How you doing? Been a while. Hey, you want to know about Sicard? He's a wily bugger, is what he is. Has some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it for Morskat's place at Old Hillfire side. There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet. The Guardians are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which, we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jumped-up bilge rat Sicard landing the juiciest whatever it may be. Now that we Sirens are stronger than mind, we do well enough guarding fishing boats for the fishbacks and other beasties. Get the first pick of the produce for our trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass on to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old, or wounded, or a child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old days. Don't get me wrong. But when I see the girls with the little ones, I think to myself, life of pace and quiet ain't all bad. I don't know yet. I just saw it on the page. You know, the page for the Christmas event is up. You just have to, like, I don't know if it says specifically on there. But it did show a picture of it, so. But that's not something we have to worry. We don't have to worry about that for another 4 days anyway. Let's see, where am I going? Let's go here. Up that way. Hello, Alphino. I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sicard turned the executioner's fortunes around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to the tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbor Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries in the Hawker's Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hori Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and neither Titan nor Leviathan have ever made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds in Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them. Do you mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to the conclusion, yes. Though we have no hard evidence as yet. We must investigate further. Agreed. So how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. Oh, have you now? Screw it. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna end this here, y'all. It's that time, and we'll be back tomorrow to continue this. Ooh, stretch. I always love when a new patch comes out. Though, this one hasn't really, like, pushed the story forward to give us any indication of what the next, expansion is going to be. So, at least it hasn't yet. And we know about the Asahi possessed, by Asian stuff, but how that's, that hasn't really focused in on this yet, or come into play in this yet, and we don't know how that's going to shape things going forward. But we'll find out. We'll find out, hopefully. For now, however, I gotta call it a night. But, we're not done yet, because we gotta do what we do at the end of every stream before the stream ends. Plug time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and everything in between, if you enjoyed what you saw here today, then please consider stopping over at my Patreon. Patreon.com/featherhoof_gaming, where for just a couple bucks a month, not only can you help support the channel, help it grow, help me get better equipment for the studio and whatnot, but you get something back in return, from exclusive access to a Discord chat, early access to videos, exclusive versions of videos, being a voice on multiplayer Saturdays, stuff like that. But if none of that entices you, you can of course instead subscribe to this channel right here on Twitch, which will give you the ability to kill ads, because let's face it, who doesn't love killing ads? And it gives you access to the emoticons, which was being spammed by Ellie back there a while back, Liza right there, Shadowtail, Blackfoot, good stuff. Also remember, if you're an Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming subscriber, you can subscribe to one channel every 30 days for free. So why not make it this one? Costs you nothing extra, kicks a little bit back to the channel, and you still get access to the emoticons, so win-win. No pooping! Yeah. Bad. But, if you have no money to spend whatsoever, I get that. I understand. Money can be tight. I do understand that. But you can still support the channel for free. Absolutely nothing. First off, by sharing it. Letting people know the channel is here, letting them know what we do, help grow the community. Because the bigger the community, the more we can do with more people. And feedback. Feedback and constructive criticism helps out immensely. Keeps the channel growing, keeps it moving forward. More importantly, keeps it, no pooping! Keeps it from moving backwards. And you can do so when this episode shows up on YouTube later, where in the comments section below, you can let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, things you'd like to see more of, less of, or just other games you'd like to see played on the channel. And that is my shtick. That is my spiel. Stop it! I hope you had a good time. I'm glad to be back. Once again, apologies for my absence. Hopefully that won't happen again in the near future, but never say never, I guess, But I will try my best to keep things up and keep things going. For now, however, I'm taking off. Y'all take care. Until next time, have yourselves a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, or sleep, whichever you're heading towards. And I will see you all next time.